Like, I'm trying to read to escape. I don't want to be reminded of the real world. I want someone to describe me like that. She finished a book, ladies and gentlemen. That was the part that I was like, okay, but me? I purchased a Nintendo Switch. I did. Hello book friends, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Kaylin and I hope you are doing so lovely. Welcome to another weekly reading vlog. How y'all doing? I hope you guys are doing great. It is currently the day after Christmas, so it is Monday, December 26th. So if you guys celebrated Christmas, I hope your Christmas was great. Leave me a comment of what you got for Christmas or your favorite Christmas present or, you know, anything, what you got. I am nosy and I love seeing people's Christmas hauls. I know some people don't, but I do. So let's talk about this week. This week I feel a little weird. I don't know if I'm feeling burnt out or just like in a creative rut. I'm not really sure, or a reading slump. I just feel like this week is going to be a get my butt back into gear again week. I'm going to be cleaning my entire house. I'm going to be planning out some content. I need to film my January reset, which is going up January 1st, I think, if it all goes well. So, you know, I usually like to have it up before the first of the month, but I really don't have time to film because I work Monday through Thursday. So Friday I'm using as my content work day because I'll be home all day. This is my get my butt into gear week. I'm gonna start my health journey again because like I work out here and there and I eat relatively good, except, you know, the holidays. That was an exception. I knew that was gonna be an exception, but I just haven't been feeling great about my health lately. Like, for me personally, I like to work out 3 to 5 times a week, and I have been barely doing 3 since probably Thanksgiving. So I kind of just want to get back. It's great for my mental health. I don't know why I'm talking about this because literally you guys don't care, or maybe you do care, I don't know. Anyways, enough about that stuff. So we're gonna talk TBR. I don't really know what's going to be on the TBR for this week. I think it's just gonna be a mood reading week, which is great. I really want to redo my shelves. I don't know if you can see them, but they are a mess. I really don't know if you guys can see them because I'm filming on my phone, because I have switched to filming on my phone instead of my camera. I, you know, would love to have a camera to film on, but it just doesn't work out. They're so expensive, and I bought Taylor Swift tickets. So, you know, I'm just gonna film on my phone. So I hope this is okay. I actually got some new lighting for Christmas, so I really hope this is okay. I need to figure out how to hook my phone up to my laptop to use my laptop as my monitor, but I'll figure all that out. So I hope the quality is okay. I know it's a lot better than my camera. So, and the reason why I switched over is because I got an external hard drive for Christmas, so I'm putting every single thing but a few photos that's on my phone on my external hard drive. So I literally won't have anything but like a couple photos that are very special, and like, of course, like my apps, but that's it, because that's what's taking up my memory. Anyways, so the first book I know that's gonna be on my TBR is Kiss Her Once for Me. I am halfway through this book and I want to finish this week, but I'm not gonna put a ton of pressure on myself to be finishing a ton of books this week because I kind of just want to take this week slow. Feeling, like I said, and also I've just been feeling very like, I don't know, in my feels, because my birthday is about to happen and like getting older, I just feel like, I don't know. And I've just been thinking a lot about what I want my 2023 year to be, my last year of my 20s. And I really want this year to be the year that I have like the ultimate glow up, not even physically, just like mentally, my space. So I'm gonna make a list, which I'll probably do while I'm doing this vlog. I'll make it with you guys, of like things I would love to glow up in my life. Even down to the littlest thing. Like, one thing on the top of my head that I can think about is for every single hanger in my closet to be those velvet gray hangers. Every single one of my hangers, get rid of the plastic ones. And that is something, even that's just a little thing, but that is something that I consider as a glow up in my life. So that's what I want to do. Another thing is my desk drawers. Yeah, we can make the list together at some point. I have to figure out what I'm gonna do for my TBR videos. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not, because I'm doing my reset. That's how I'm doing my TBR videos now. Because the unwrapping the books are done. I actually unwrapped the last of the books that I had on my shelf because I could not stand it any longer. So, but yeah, that's about it for my updates. I do have work, like I said. It's a pretty busy week, which is, I would think this week would be slow, but I think it slows right after New Year's. So like probably the 3rd is when it'll slow down, which is okay. So it pretty work heavy, so I don't know what this week is gonna look like. Plus I'm gonna be at my parents' New Year's Eve, and I'll be there probably until like the middle of New Year's Day. I haven't really decided when I'm gonna go home, but I have to go home someday, New Year's Day. Also, something exciting that I think I'm going to do this week. If I cut it out, that means I didn't do it. I think I'm gonna buy myself a Nintendo Switch. I know. Listen, I've been sitting on this idea for 6 months, and I think I'm finally going to do it. I got some cash for Christmas, I got some gift cards, I have some Target rewards things. So I think I'm gonna do it. And I was watching Cozy Games, because that's the gamer I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be the cozy gamer, apart from like Mario Kart and all that. But yeah, I was looking up a bunch of cozy games. I mean, the first game I kind of want to buy is Animal Crossing, duh. But I'm thinking of doing that Thursday night after I get off work, or Friday morning. We'll see. I'm gonna do an order and pick it up, because I'm not gonna go in the store. And with my anxiety, I don't know why that gives me such anxiety, is having to ask someone to open up a case that I need something out of. I'm like, can you get it? I don't know why. Anyways, at this point I'm rambling, so I'm gonna go kind of tidy up this room, because I'll show you what this room looks like. It looks like a mess. And I'm going to kind of wind down, because it is 8 o'clock. I'm coming to you very late. I'm so sorry. But I have been spending the last 3 hours editing and it's exporting now, but editing my vlog, which is, I'm gonna try to get it up tonight to be scheduled to go up tomorrow at my usual time. But if it's not up, if the vlog was late last week, it's because I didn't get it enough time. I just didn't have time to edit at all. So anyways, enough rambling. I will catch you guys later. This tripod's being thrown away because the lighting system came with 2 lights but 2 tripods. So there's the light. We got a light. Don't want to blind you. Well, we got 2 of these lights. The desk is a mess. Everything's just a mess. Guess who just filmed a full-on intro clip, and it was blurry. Hi guys, happy Tuesday. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. It is around 6:30-ish, I think, at night. I promise you guys, I do not plan to come at you guys in the evenings. I just don't have any other time when I work, because I come home from work and I do my house chores and I cook dinner, and by the time dinner's done and I eat and it's cleaned up, it's like after 6, so I'm very sorry. But I'm here just to like pop on and say hello. I have a reading update, kind of, not really. And yeah, so you guys saw me cook my dinner. It was essentially like a stuffed shell pasta bake. So it was like all the fixings of the stuffed shell just in like basically a casserole form, and it was so good. So if you guys are looking for a quick, easy like meal, that is so good. It's like ricotta, spinach, garlic, and then you got your pasta sauce and you got your pasta, and you just put it in the oven for like 35 minutes and boom, done. So easy, so delish. But I am still reading Kiss Her Once for Me. I am like 202 pages into this book. The goal is to have this book done by the end of the week. I'm not pushing myself to get this book done any sooner. If I do, fantastic. If not, it's okay. I just am feeling that kind of weird after holiday kind of rut. I'm not really in that winter depression yet. I really don't feel that until like after my birthday, which is on January 11th. So it's in a couple weeks. Once that is done, then all the things I look forward to, I have to wait a full like year again for it. So, well, not a full year because Christmas, but like it just sets in and I'm like, okay. And then here in Ohio, the weather is so weird. Like we get our cold really like that time of year. It's cold. Honestly, it can be cold until like April, sometimes May here, which sucks. So I don't know. I've just been feeling very like, nah. I think what it is too is I'm very burnt out with TikTok because I did Vlogmas every single day. And the recording, making sure to have content, like editing and uploading all within a day is so hard. I don't know how the YouTube girlies do it, like every single day do Vlogmas. Especially if they like have a day job. I really commend you guys because that is a lot of work. Even if you don't have that day job, that is still so much work to edit, to like film, edit, and have it uploaded by the next morning. I couldn't even imagine. But yeah, so I'm kind of feeling burnt out with that app. I did do a video today for that app just because I feel like I should have at least one bookish video again before like I go on break, because I'm taking a break until the new year for TikTok, because I just need a week off. Like I just need that. I uploaded on Bookstagram for the first time since Saturday, and yeah, so I did some stuff today, but yeah, anyways, so like I said, I'm on page 202 of this book, and I just want to read you something because I thought this was so just like good. This book, I don't know what it is about this book. I think it's really the writing style for me. This book does have some of the icks that I usually don't like in books. Like they have mentioned some music, like real life music, musicians, bands, artists, stuff like that. And I usually just like, don't like that. I don't know why that gives me the ick in books, but it does. Like I'm trying to read to escape. I don't want to be reminded of the real world. But for this book, it works. I think it's because the writing style is not like your typical cheesy romance writing. And if you guys know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I just don't like that style of writing at all, which is why I'm looking at it. The romance books I have on my shelf are very few because I just don't vibe with them. I like contemporary with romance, just like not a straight romance book. Not here for it, never gonna be it. Maybe I will do a taste test on romance books during Valentine's Day week. That could be an option, but like, no. Ellie is talking about Jack, and I just want to read this. She says, Jack is wild horses and rainstorms, driving with your arm out the window on a warm day, but she's also quiet moments. She's your first mug of coffee in the morning. She's watching the rainstorm through a window wrapped in your favorite blanket. I forgot about her ability to make me feel both reckless and secure, the way her touch is like a lightning rod in a warm piece of bread. I want someone to describe me like that. So I'm really liking this book. I'm gonna be sad when I finish it. I've been reading this book for over a week. But yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to come on here and say. I will come on here when I have something else to say. But yeah. Hi friends. Happy Thursday. I am here, home from work. I haven't talked to you guys since Since Tuesday. Yesterday, I got home really late from work. I just didn't feel like filming, so excuse me. But I did finish a book. She finished a book, ladies and gentlemen. I finished Kiss Her Once for Me. You guys, this book was a 5-star. I loved this book, and I think because Elle reminds me a little bit of myself with the way that she strives for perfection. She's scared of failure, like she thinks she's going to fail. Also, in her love life, she just wants to be chosen. She has this really like big picture of what a romance should be. Is it unrealistic? Yes, but we all fall to that unrealistic like standard of that unrealistic picture of love we all have in our heads from like seeing it on movies and TV shows and hearing about it and reading about it. We all form a picture of what a romance, of what a relationship you want, of what you want a relationship to look like. And she kind of realized that, but it all comes down to she just wanted to be chosen. And she reminds me so much of myself in that way. But I really liked this book a lot. There was a section that even made me like tear up because I was like, wow, so like that's what I want. I'm not gonna read the entire, actually yes I will, because it'll make more sense. This could, I don't know if this is a spoiler because she's just talking about like her views on relationships and like then she realizes that she just wants to be chosen. So I don't think it could be. This is Elle's inner monologue. The thing is, I used to dream about someone who would always choose me above everything else. There was romance in that dream, sure. I wanted someone who would see all my flaws and still lean in and tell me I'm beautiful. I wanted someone who would hold my hand in public and hold the rest of me in private. A warm body in my bed, a constant presence in my life. I wanted someone who would see the whole mess of me, all the feelings and the perfectionism and the desire for control and the shape of my heart and the ache of my dreams, the wild imperfect hunger of me and the fear that keeps me from ever feeling full and wouldn't get freaked out or turned off. Someone who would kiss me anyways. So yes, it was a romantic delusion, but beneath the desire to be cherished was the ever-present thumb of my desire to be chosen. I wanted someone who would pick me to be their family. I believe that somewhere out there was a person who would want to spend every holiday with me, the person who would pick me as their partner for every duet, the person who would always care about what I had to say, who would get me off the couch and into the world, the person patient enough to build trust and a connection with me first, the person who would notice when I'm hurting and still never calculate the cost of loving me. Despite all my cynicism, I had to believe that person existed. And I was like, that was the part that I was like, okay, but me, like, that's what I believe and that's what I just want. So 5 stars for this book. I absolutely love this book. If you haven't read this book this holiday season, definitely pick it up next holiday season because wow. Or even if you just want a cozy like book that does mention Christmas and is surrounded in the Christmas time, but it's more focused on the characters and like their relationships with each other. This is a great book. So next book is going to be All the Dangerous Things by Stacey Willingham. I have to pick my January TBR, so I'm thinking of books that like I got this past month that I need to read, and this is one of them. And I also have to think of what I want to read in January because I don't know. I have to do my whole like get organized with me January TBR content planning. That whole video needs to be planned and done. But you guys, I purchased something that I'm really excited about. I purchased a Nintendo Switch. I did. I did a pickup order, so I'm gonna go pick it up. I said within 2 hours, so which is perfect because I have to clean my entire house because I've been itching to do that. So I'm very excited. So get ready for all the gaming content in this vlog. I bought one game. I bought Breath of the Wild. I wanted Mario Kart, but they're sold out at my store, and I wasn't gonna do 2 Target pickups. Like, I wasn't gonna do that. Luckily, they had the Nintendo Switch in stock. They must have just gotten them in stock because I checked literally this whole entire weekend, this whole entire week, they were out of stock. And I checked today, I'm like, let me just check, and they had some in stock, which thank God, because I did not want to drive where I was gonna go pick it up. It's like a drive for me, and it's nowhere close to me, so I'm very happy my Target, which is literally 2 minutes down the street, has it in stock. Yay! So those are the plans. I'm gonna go clean because I got a lot to do, and when I get my Switch, I'll come back and show you guys because I'm very excited. The graphics, hello, like, are you kidding me? I'm obsessed. I'm so glad I made the decision to buy Breath of the Wild first. Good morning, guys. So listen, the plan was yesterday was to set up the Nintendo Switch, play a little bit of Zelda, and then read, because I have not read anything since I finished Kiss Her Once for Me, and I was like, I really need to read. I want to read, like, I'm in the mood to read. But I got sucked into Breath of the Wild and played it for literally 5 hours. I like video games, but not like that. Like, I have never been the person to sit and play video games for hours, except for The Sims. I'll play Sims for hours. And I've always thought I was never good at video games. Like, I thought, like, I sucked because when I lived with my ex-roommate, we had a PS4 and we had, like, Call of Duty and Fortnite and, like, all those typical games you kind of have. And I sucked at them. And what I think it is those weren't the right games for me. So Zelda Breath of the Wild took me a minute to, like, get what I was doing, because I've never played Zelda ever. I've never even looked at what Zelda is. I just knew when I asked a book club that I'm a part of on the Discord, like, what games do you recommend? Everyone was like, Breath of the Wild, Breath of the Wild. It is a stunning game. But, like, I had no idea what was the objective of the game. So I was literally spent the first hour probably lost. And then I was like, let me look up a YouTube video as to what I'm supposed to be doing. And then once I got the hang of it and figured out what I'm supposed to be doing, loved it. So even so that I went to bed, I was like 11 o'clock. I'm like, okay, let's go to bed, Caitlin. You know, let's sleep by 11:30. No, I could not sleep. So I brought it in my bed. I ended up playing till almost 2 a.m. My cat woke me up at 6:30. So here we are. I think it's almost 9. I couldn't fall back asleep, so I had a really slow morning. I cooked my breakfast. I have been watching booktube. I have so many booktube videos to catch up on, which is my favorite because they're just, I don't know, they just make me feel cozy. No matter what they're talking about, I just feel so cozy whenever I watch all of my favorite creators on booktube. That's where we're at. I have a lot of content stuff to do today, which I'm excited about because I haven't had a day where I'm home in a very long time. And this is the first day in a very, very, very long time that I'm home and I don't have work the next day. I'm completely off and I have the whole day to myself and I don't have to worry about going somewhere or like having to work the next day. So it's very nice and I feel just like it sounds ridiculous, but I almost want to cry because I feel so just like finally like relaxed. So I have picked up a book. I picked up the book I said I was going to pick up, and that is All the Dangerous Things. I read, is it A Flicker in the Dark or The Flicker in the Dark? A Flicker in the Dark? I don't know. The author's book that she wrote previously, I picked up, loved it. So when I saw Book of the Month have this book, I was like, oh, I need this book. The prologue, you guys, is so good. Let me read you the prologue. That's as far as I've gotten in this book. Today is day 364. 364 days since my last night of sleep. That's almost 9,000 hours, 524,000 minutes, 31 million seconds. Or if you want to go in the opposite direction, 52 weeks, 12 months. 1 year of stumbling through life in a semi-conscious dream state. 1 year of opening my eyes to find myself in another room, another building without any recollection of when I got there or how I arrived. 1 year of sleeping pills, eye drops, and chugging caffeine by the quart-full. Of jittery fingers and drooping eyelids. Of becoming intimately familiar with the night. 1 whole year since my Mason was taken from me, and still I'm no closer to the truth. I was like, oh, we're in it. From what I know about this book, and from what reading that, I think it's a mother whose son was taken in the middle of the night from her, and she's trying to solve it. Very excited, but I figured I would read and catch up on BookTube while I airdrop some of my weekly vlog footage because I need to use my phone to film some content today, which the content I'm filming today are my January organization TBR type situation video where I plan my videos, I plan my TBR, we go through it together, that whole news. Hi, Wyatt. And then I also want to film my 2023 goals, and now with that video, it's gonna be a little different. It's not gonna be so bookish, but it's just gonna be my goals for my life. So reading goals, life goals, content goals, which I'm really excited to talk about because I do incorporate lifestyle in my weekly vlogs, but like my videos that aren't weekly vlogs aren't lifestyle. But I figured this was a good thing because I show lifestyle. I don't know, I just want to do that video. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna continue doing that. I will come back when I've showered, done my makeup and my hair, and I look a little more awake because I am very tired right now. So I'll talk to you guys later. Anyone else's cat so easily entertained by a straw? Mine loves straws. Hi guys. I haven't spoken to you guys since this morning when I was looking rough. We're looking a little better now. I just filmed my January reset organization type plan with me kind of video. I had some lunch and I have one more video to film, and I was like, I should get coffee first because I'm feeling a little, I didn't sleep a whole bunch last night, so we're gonna make some coffee, and I thought I would chat while I do that. We're gonna make it in my cat mug. It says cat person because I am a cat person. Do I like dogs? Yes. Here's the thing, as I work with dogs all day long, so by the time I get done with work, I'm like, I don't want one. Please, I don't want to see one, except for my dog, Ollie. Please don't cancel me for that. I just
if you work with dogs all day long, I think you'll get it. It's sort of like working with kids all day long. You come home to a non-kid house and you're just like, but anywho, yeah. Will I ever own a dog again in my life? Yes, I do see myself, but I don't see myself doing it until like my like mid 30s or like early 30s or something like that. And it will be a golden retriever because that is literally the only breed that I will want. Kind of working with dogs, I've eliminated some of the breeds in my head that I thought I wanted, and I'm like, nah, never. I won't say them on here because I don't want to get canceled, but I'm gonna put in a caramel cookie to my Nespresso. Sugar. Sugar is necessary. You probably won't be able to hear me over the hum of the Nespresso, huh? Anyways, moving on from the dog thing, I just wanted to come on here and pop in and say hello, because I haven't yet. Filming's going great, although the only thing I want to do is play Zelda. Today's really the first day that I'm filming like a main channel video that's not a vlog on my phone, and it's going okay. The camera quality is definitely a lot better than my actual camera, and I'm aware of that, and the sound will be so much better, but it's just weird getting used to angles and lighting and all that stuff with a phone. But I need creamer. I am reading All the Dangerous Things. I'm about 40 pages in, and I really like this book. You guys, this is a book that you definitely could just read in one sitting. Definitely, which I'm actually going to do a video of all the books I think you could read in one sitting. Shake it, shake it, shake it. I use Italian sweet creamer, if you're curious, if anyone cares. But yeah, so those are all the updates I have. I'm going to continue making my coffee and film a video, and I will check in later.
So, do y'all want to know what I've been doing for the last hour? Let me show you in here really quickly. This is my bookshelves. And you would think, oh, she's like organizing her bookshelves and like redoing them. No, she is not. This is what I did for the last hour. Y'all see that? This is every single book except for audiobooks that I read in 2022. Like, that is insane. It didn't even feel like I read that many, but looking at them laid out on my bed, I'm like, oh, I did that. But now I gotta put them all back, and I just don't want to do that. I just want to play Zelda. So, let's go put them back. Fucker. The stupid spiky shit I hate.
Hi guys, happy Sunday. I haven't spoke to you guys since Friday night, and that is because yesterday was New Year's Eve and I was here at my parents' house. I'm trying to adjust this, I'm sorry. Okay, that's better. Maybe it's not better. Like I said, I was here at my parents' house, so I kind of just spent time with family. We watched the game. Listen, I don't want to hear anything about that final play. I get it and I understand, and I'm pretty sure the kicker, is that the correct term? I don't know. Probably feels like he literally just ruined his entire career. I mean, not really, but like, could you imagine? If you've watched the game, the Ohio State game is what I'm talking about against Georgia. If you watched that, you know what I'm talking about, because it was a swing and a miss. The national championship was right here, a point away. We were a point away. That's enough, because I know probably no one who watches me cares about football. Or if you do, or at least Ohio State football. But if you do, hey, fellow Buckeye. Anyways, so I did that. The game was on at 8 o'clock. It did not end until midnight. I fell asleep, and then I woke back up, and then I fell asleep again. I didn't watch the ball drop, because once you get to a certain point in your